to separate the men from the boys, motherfucker. Let's go. Niggas best verse can't allow my intro. Word your blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking, food supply getting lower, and these diapers getting expensive.
Ron, what up? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits. Bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. Yeah, I'm gonna get straight to the point, you dig? The undefeated WBC Champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney, is taking on Jorge Linares, top of the spring, on May the 15th on DAZN at a site to be determined. We don't know the structure yet of the fight. We don't even know the terms yet to the fight. All we know is that Devin Haney and his people took care of business, pushed the fight over the line with Eddie Hearn, and was able to secure an agreement that, of course, is tentatively scheduled for May the 15th. You know, it could be early or a little later. But away from all that, right? We already know what the breaking news is, okay? So Haney finally has secured a fight with someone who's in his ranks, right? Which way he's a champion, the WBC official, bona fide, reigning, defending champion. Okay, there's no disputing that, all right? And it's unfortunate that Haney hasn't been able to really secure a lot of the prize money-making fights that he's been trying so for all this time, right? I mean, this guy has put in all his efforts to try to fight Lomachenko, to try to fight Ryan Garcia, to try to fight Javier Fortuna, right? And no matter which way you spin it, it's always an excuse at the end of the day. We can all classify those individuals as ducks, you know, by definition, okay? And Devin "The Dream" Haney, you know, it's unfortunate. It's because this guy has so much talent, but all these individuals are scared of Devin "The Dream" Haney because, number one, he's a masterclass type of boxer, man. I mean, this guy, if you pay attention to Devin Haney, his timing is impeccable, right? It's more remarkable than anything. So with that being said, you know, his defense is very inclined. So he's going to give fits to any opponent, really, at 135, is because Devin Haney just has the type of style that will neutralize his opponent, right? Kind of disarm him, is what I'm trying to say, okay? And he hit and don't get hit, right? Devin Haney, I can't remember the last time I've seen Devin Haney really suffer any kind of trouble in the ring. I can't remember Haney ever having a black eye or a busted nose or anything of that nature, right? So he's a great defensive fighter, but the thing that separates Haney from just being classified as a defensive fighter is his ability to accurately pinpoint his shots whenever he feels the need to take them, right? That's the mark of a master, man. That's the mark of somebody who done put in over 10,000 hours of pure hard work and dedication around some wise people who understand the sweet science, okay? Now, I said all that to say is this, right? Lord knows I have all the respect in the world for Teofimo Lopez, but I think it's safe to say that Devin "The Dream" Haney has the template that can quite possibly diffuse Teofimo Lopez's progress at 135 right now. Quite possibly, right? And considering the circumstances of what Teofimo has done for itself, okay? He knows that the ball and the momentum is in his court, and that it's no need to rush. There's no need to press the issue to get, you know, undisputed championship out of the way when in his mind he feels he's the undisputed champion, okay? And as long as he feels that way in his mind, as long as he's carrying himself like an undisputed champion, well, hey, I mean, through all sense and purposes, that man is the undisputed champion. I mean, how else can we turn it, okay? But I said all that to say is that I'm fully aware that Devin "The Dream" Haney is WBC champion. I alluded to this a couple of videos ago that Teofimo Lopez is well aware that Devin Haney is the true undefeated WBC champion because if you pay attention to the way they move and like their moves, you know, they all kind of done the same thing to get a defense under their belt, you know, get their mandatories out of the way. Even though Gamboa wasn't a mandatory for Devin Haney, that was basically all that was left for Devin Haney to really fight, considering the circumstances, what was going on with Javier Fortuna and his promoter, Samson Lukowicz, right? And what's his name? Jorge Linares. You know, he had a whole lot of setbacks and, you know, blockades that kind of stifled his momentum in the lightweight division. Teofimo Lopez and Vasyl Lomachenko was linked up, and Vasyl Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney just to secure that unification with Teofimo Lopez. I mean, who else is there left for Haney to fight? And Ryan Garcia told this man he's gonna have to wait and shit like that. But this motherfucker go out here and get a whole goddamn Gatorade deal. I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just saying, man, there's more to this thing than just, you know, a social media presence, man. You know, and it's sad that these guys are professing themselves to be boxers and champions, and they inspire to be champions, but they haven't really quite you know, made their adjustments as far as the sweet science is concerned to keep up with what's going on with Devin Haney, right? And it's sad that Devin Haney's got to go this route with Linares, because, to be honest with you, man, barring any kind of unforeseen setback or injury, man, Devin Haney's going to dominate Jorge Linares. Okay, I kind of hope and I pray that he gets the knockout. It's because Devin Haney, I'm not saying that he needs that, but he needs to put on a show in order to generate buzz and interest going forward with what he has left from his contract with DAZN. I don't think Devin Haney is. I don't think that he has another fight with Matchroom Promotions. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. I know Devin Haney Promotions is about to be full swing. So Haney is a multimillionaire, man. He's making all of the right moves business-wise. He's been calling out all of the guys, you know, that you know he can interestingly make a fight with, and all those guys ducked him pretty much. So, you know, so what's Devin Haney to do, man? Other than just push forward with his career, just keep winning and taking it one fight at a time, and eventually, you know, he'll unify. I believe so. I hope that Teofimo Lopez, you know, can find a way to come to terms with Devin the Dream Haney, is because he knows in his heart, man, maybe not in his mind, but he knows in his heart that he's truly not the undisputed champion in the world, okay? He's just not, you know, he just has to know that, right? And until he settles the score with Devin the Dream Haney, man, that, you know, that's a big void that I'm sure that Teofimo Lopez will look back on in his career, looking at it retrospectively. He will regret that he allowed that you know, the business mindset at all. I'm not saying he's fearful, man. All I'm trying to say is that, you know, Teofimo Lopez has bigger and better opportunities laced for himself, right? He has his sights set on being an undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes in the full belt era. I mean, that's a magnificent goal to aspire to be. But at the end of the day, bro, you know, even if you do go up to 140 and conquer Ramirez or Taylor, you know, it still be an asterisk next to your undisputed prestige in a lightweight division until you settle the score with Devin the Dream Haney. Now, the division only has space for 1 king. Of course, the ball's in Teofimo Lopez's court. Not only does he have all the belts, not only is he in a position to get this contract nullified with Top Rank and to make more money, but he's also backed by a great big entity and a promoter. And so it'll just be interesting to see how Devin Haney handles this contract situation with Matchroom, and hopefully Eddie Hearn can find a way to really make that fight between Haney and Teofimo Lopez, because I believe that's the only way that Devin Haney will stick around with Matchroom if he's able to secure an undisputed showdown. Real. Well, anyway, man, let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. I'm done with this. It's your boy, Evil Boxing Profits. Signing out to the next one. I'll let you ball 100. Whoop.